Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to make a little card mini journal version of the pink one that I made. And so this is a little pink one. I started making a little card for as Happy Mail, and what happened was it kind of turned into a mini journal. So I want to do that with a version for a little boy. And so I have a few things I printed out from my Etsy shop. And so I thought, how cute would it be to include a little card? So this is actually in my Christmas digital, but how cool are these pictures? I think these will be really cute. I have some labels here. I have these. I think, I know my son loves deer and animals, so I decided to print out some of these guys. And so these are all in my Etsy shop, but you can use any printables you have. Think about animals. Boys like animals. I also really want to use some verses or maybe even some sentiments. I pulled whatever printables I thought may work for basically a boy's theme, because most boys don't like pink. And so how cool are these? And I know that the boys that I'm making these for are more into nature, and so I hope that they will like these. And I think the first thing I'm going to start with is the envelopes. So I'm going to grab these and I'm going to cut these up first and make the envelopes. So I have a bunch of these envelopes in my shop. All you do is cut and then fold and paste and you have an envelope. So I really love using these. And so I have a couple of them here. I think they're really great for Happy Mail. So, okay, I wanted to mention when you cut things out, at least for my kit, if you try to go right outside the line so you can have that black border, it's going to be really difficult. So, and tedious. So what I do is I just have that black line as a guide, and I cut right inside. I cut it off. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm cutting that the black part off so that it's more forgiving then, because otherwise you're going to have to be super perfect with it. So, I don't know if this is making sense. So basically, this is what I do with a lot of my, when you have digitals, you want a little bit of a border so you can see it. But you can cut it right off because you can ink these edges if you want that contrast. And it just makes it so much simpler, especially if you have more than one to do. So I made these kit as part of my this kit. This digital is actually part of my New Year's digital, and it's just kind of nature themed, and I really like it, and I think it fits really well for a little boy, or at least for the boys that I'm thinking of. They're not like so little that this is like boring for them. At least I'm hoping that they will like this. My son came over and he's like, oh, I don't know if I like them that much. And I'm like, okay, do you like pink or do you like this? So he's like, yes, this is better. So, but he likes stuff with inventions, and so that's kind of why he said that. But I think they're pretty nice. I think they'll be cute. So, but I'm assuming if you have a little boy, the animal theme might work better for a really small boy. Or something more cutesy. But, yeah, I think that these will work fine for what I have in mind. Okay, I hope I'm on camera. Let's see. Okay. So now, again, I'm just gonna, if you guys watch the other, when I made my pink little mini journal, just folding these pieces in, and I am going to glue this down. And then there is my envelope. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one too. So yeah, I like to kind of start with like the idea I have, the aesthetic, and I felt like the envelope is going to be a big part of this project because that's the first thing you see when as part of this project. So I wanted to make the envelopes first and then go from there. So I think these are really cute ideas for kids. I think that if you know of a theme that they like, you can kind of customize it to their theme. Okay, so this is the envelope. And then I'm going to set this aside for now. And then, let's see, I want to see what am I going to start off with. Okay, so I have this one. And then I want... Okay, so I'm going to just cut this in half. I'm going to kind of eyeball it with this. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it. And now since you're mailing it out, you're going to want your edges to be, I'm going to use my bone folder. You want it to stay closed, right? So that's why I did that. You don't want it to be too bulky since it's going in an envelope. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Okay, so this is my card. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out how do I do this. Okay, so I can use fabric. Let's see if I have fabric here as because obviously I'm not going to want to use some lace, but I could use like cheesecloth. It's kind of cool, but I don't know how good that's going to look. Let's see. I'm thinking, I don't know what to do now. Let's see what else I have. So as you can see, when you move from one idea to another, you want to think about the color and how it works together. The white looked really good with pink, but now something like this, it doesn't look bad, but I got to figure out which way I'm going to go because I'm not going to use lace on here because it's for a boy. So let's see, what can I do? I have more papers here that I brought. So this is just a file of some of my printables. Actually, this isn't my printable, but most of these are. Let's see. I like this one. I'm thinking I do want to add some texture to the cover, just like I did with the other ones, but I'm trying to figure out what direction to go in. Okay, I'm going to go look through my fabric and I'm going to come back. Okay, so I'm back and I'm going to show you guys kind of what I brought with me so you guys can understand my process a little bit. I brought this. I think this is so nice. I love this texture. This might make a really nice pocket. So we're looking at, let's see. This is the idea that we're going to go with. So basically, this might be a good pocket. So that's why I brought this. I brought this. I love the way this printed. I think it looks so good on craft paper. And so I might cut some of these out to use in the journal. I brought some black thread to use. I think the hardest thing for me to do is moving from like one color inspiration to something else, because a lot of times you have to rethink everything, not just one thing. Like if it's a different style, like you're going from feminine to masculine, you're going to want to rethink like the lace, the bows, like everything. So but I still want to do this idea. So I want to show you guys kind of what I'm thinking. So I got this. I'm thinking to go with more of the, like a grungy, old world look almost. I really like this as an image to use. We'll see if I still use it. I'm not sure. But I brought this because I think texture is important. And so I looked through my fabric and I wasn't really happy with anything, but I found this wallpaper. So I might go with this. I'm not sure. I'm just showing you guys kind of everything that I brought. Okay, so I have these basically verses, some labels, and these were printed on vintage paper, and I love, love, love to do that. Okay, and then I brought some coffee dyed paper. I brought some of this. Okay, I don't know why it's tied to this one, but that one's too thick. But the embroidery thread, I like this color. I think that'll be nice. Okay, so I have this. I'm also rethinking the white. I feel like that was kind of my first struggle. I really wanted to use the white, but then I thought, you know what? You don't have to use the white. Just go into this direction. And I kind of like this better. This is a digital. I haven't released it yet, but I printed it, so I may use it. This is just some scrapbook paper, and it's nice thick cardstock, so that's what I think I'm going to make as my base for the card. And then this is also cardstock, which actually now I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. Okay, I'm just going to start with, I'm going to cut these down, these three, down into this size. Okay, so we're going to start there and then see how that looks. And now I'm not even sure of this anymore. This might work still. Okay, we'll see where it goes because I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to start cutting things out now. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I did so far. I cut the scrapbook paper and I basically made it the size of the card. And I folded it over, and I did that with the brown paper too. So I have these two I'm looking at. And again, I kind of want to tuck it in so I have the same interaction as the ones for the girls, because so here's the deal with the girls. I'll explain a little bit more. I'm making one of these for my niece and one for my nephew. So I do want them to be the same idea. Okay, so what I want to do is tuck one of these guys in. And I love the way this looks. I think this looks so good. And then this is one of my digitals. So I'm thinking to make like a little pocket so it still sticks out, if you know what I mean. And it doesn't have to be fabric. It could be this, or I can actually use this. Maybe I'll use that for the brown paper. Maybe I'll do that for this one. Let's see. Go this way. I think this way. So you guys are gonna basically see my process. I don't know how it's gonna look. I haven't done this one before, and I'm just gonna kind of go with it and see. Okay, and kind of experiment. Okay, so I think that texture is kind of nice, but now I'm thinking, like, do I want to tuck it in, or do I want it to just go on top? I kind of like this idea more, to just be glued on top. I think that's kind of cool idea. And some of it, I'm just gonna glue it down for now. And you know what? I'm gonna leave one side open just in case I decide to tuck something in there. I'm not planning to, but I'm gonna leave it just like that. I hope I'm on camera still. Okay, it looks fine. And so, I mean, I can go like this and still tuck it in. See that? But I don't know if I want to. I think I'm gonna change it up and just put it on here like this. Maybe I should cut some of it off. Okay, and I need some ink. I'm gonna distress the edges to add a bit of, it sort of grounds it. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, you can also do another layer. That might look really good too. Should I do that? Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna cut this. I really don't want to make it thick, but that kind of looks really good. Okay. So you can keep in mind, this would be a really cool card also, I think. Okay. I think that looks good. And I'm going to just glue it straight down on here. I think this will look really good with book print too, but right now I'm just going to go with it. But I think that would be really cool for like a journal, to add like a book page and kind of make it more rustic or more, yeah, I think this, oh, I love the way this looks. I think already it's looking really good, and I kind of want to add more. Like, I don't know if I should, but maybe I won't. Let's see. Okay, so now I have all these. I'm just kind of trying to decide which one to go with, and I like this one. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I think that's a really good verse. Okay, so I'm trying to think, should I add this up here? Kind of like that maybe. Let's see. What else do I have? I mean, I think it works. I like it, but I want to see what other choices, what other options I have. I like that one. I lift up my eyes. Unto you I lift up my eyes. I like that one. Or even this one's pretty cool. Let's see. You know what I can do? I can actually cut this out and just use this part. Let's see how this looks. I kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm gonna, let's see. I'm going to, oops. I want to add some color to it, like distress it a little bit. So I like this a lot. I think that looks really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna glue this down. Sometimes when I'm creating, like, I was like so bent on keeping like all the details of my previous one. Let me bring it back into, where is it? My pink one. I was so set on making it almost identical that, okay, that I didn't want to go into any direction. I really thought, no, I'm going to go with the white. But changing a few things up, really, it makes it different, but it makes it so much better. I don't think I would have liked it all white. I just feel like I didn't have the right color scheme to go with the white. And I need to get these done soon so that they have time to mail, to go through the mail. So I think this is really cute. How cute is that? That's such a cute card. But we're going to make it into a journal, like a mini journal. I think that's so cool. I love it so much. And then this is lifting up a little bit, so I'm going to add some glue on there. I probably added too much though. Okay, let's hope that's okay. Okay, so now I want to add some pages, and I brought, okay, this is a printable, but I think I have some dyed paper, some hand dyed paper, and it's like nice and crinkly. Okay, I'm gonna cut it in half first. Okay, so just doing 2 pages. I don't want it to be too thick. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's gonna go through okay in the mail. If not, I'm hoping if I just put extra stamps on there, it'll go through. I don't know, because I haven't done a lot of Happy Mail or a lot of mail. I usually just do like cards and such. I don't do like thicker mail, so we'll see how this works. I'm really hoping it's gonna go through okay. Okay, so now I want to, I think that'll look really good in there. Okay, this color is perfect actually, so I'm really glad about that. Okay, so I'm gonna poke this through. Okay, so I want it to tie on the outside, so I am gonna go in through the side, okay? And then you go up, then go back in through the outside. Let's see. It's a super simple way. And then again, I want to make sure that I go on the opposite side so I can tie it together. Okay. Oops. Where? Okay. I love mini journals. I think they're super cute. Okay, and then I am going to just cut this off. Gotta clean off my desk a little bit, my table. Okay, so there it is. I think that's so cute. And then there's a little bit of space inside. I want to put, I want to do a little pocket right here. And this paper is thicker, so I'm not going to fold it over. I don't think I need to. Okay, I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to cut it. Okay, and then I'm thinking, just cut it about there. Okay, I think that's good. And you know what, I want to add some ink. I'm going to ink the edges because I think it'll be some nice dimension on here. So this paper has a blue tone to it. I kind of did like a coffee stain, but I also added a little bit of blue ink to it because I wanted to see what would happen, and I like it. It's not like as white. It has like almost like, it has like little, like a little bit of a blue tone to it. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so I think that is so cute. Okay, now, I guess I should do that on this too. Just a little bit of distressing. And I am going to glue this down, okay? Okay. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, so up here I had like a little washi tape strip, but in this case I am going to get one of these. I think they're so cool, and what I usually do to make it easier, I don't cut one at a time. I just can use a paper cutter too, but I cut all the way down and around. Just makes it a little bit easier. faster. Okay. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I'm not quite sure yet. These are really great for collages, but also just like they can add a little bit of color to your pages. I think they're so cool. Okay, maybe I should do something a little bit blank so that, let's see, so that it's almost like a title page where you can basically add a date to it. So, maybe this one. Okay. And I think I want it a little bit off-centered like that. I think that looks good. And I'm going to wrap it around because it adds interest. And you always want to, when you put, you want to think of the dimension or the, you always want to do like a 1/3 on here. You kind of want it a little bit off-center. You don't want it centered on there, usually. It just is more visually pleasing if you do it that way. Okay, so we have that, and then I'm thinking I should have a tag in the front, maybe another tag with the verse. Maybe this one. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are glad. I like that one. Or maybe I should do our help is in the name of the Lord. I don't know. I like this one too. And I'm actually gonna glue this printable down to some cardstock so it has more stability. So I have this white cardstock. And I printed these when I made them, so I printed them on regular paper, and I actually ordered all this, a bunch of white cardstock, and the cardstock was just too thick. I thought I had the proper thickness, but then it just won't feed through my printer. So I'm just gonna use this like that. So I'm just gluing them down. I don't mind. I don't think it's a big deal. Okay. And this one, I could probably do some more. But let's just cut these out for now. Okay, so now I have these tags, and I'm gonna put some punches in them. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one actually. And then I'm gonna tie some of this string through it. It's just a little bit of a detail, but you know what? First, I should probably do a little bit of distressing. Okay, and now I'm going to put the string through, and you know what? I'm not going to tie a bow. I'm just going to tie it on here. I think that will work better for this style. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of distressing on top of that, and that's gonna go there. Okay, let's see. I got a bit of a mess on my table here. Okay, so now I think, let me see what I did here. Okay, so I have that going on the next page. Okay, so I want to do a little corner, like a tuck spot, and I have this paper here, and let's see, maybe this will work. Let's see. Okay. You know what? I kind of like it overlapping like this all the way. I think I'm going to go with this. Let's see. Okay, and I want to make sure that it sticks down here, down the middle, so I'm kind of, I hope I'm on camera still. Okay, so this little piece, okay, let's see. Okay, so I think that is good. And now I can add this in here. Yeah, I think that works. But let's see. I'm thinking I'll just tuck that in there, and then let's see the next page. Okay, is just some like journaling space. Let's see what I have here. Okay, so I have this. This might work all right. Okay, so maybe about this size and this size. Okay. Okay, let's see. I almost want to do something different with this one. I always like to change things up, but I'm trying to really stick to the same design as the original pink journal. But honestly, I always like to change things up. But, yeah. Okay. And now I'm going to do just a little bit of distressing on here so that there's some contrast and so it doesn't blend too much with the background. And then I'm going to grab some washi tape. This is so pretty. This was some Happy Mail from Emily. She's actually on my design team. Okay. Okay, I like that there. And then okay. Okay, so now this side I need a paper clip and I'm going to add some paper on here. Maybe, you know what, I kind of want to add one of these instead. Another one of these tags. Okay, but I'm thinking okay, let's see. I think I need to do another corner. And so I'm going to use like this piece, like a little corner tuck spot, but maybe I should do it on this side this time. Yeah, I think that is good. Maybe I can go like this. I'm gonna tear a little bit more off. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna add some ink on the edges. I think my phone is gonna die soon, so I'm hoping I get this done before it dies. And then, I'm trying to think, which one shall I use? Okay, so I have some more printables that I want to look at and see which ones I want to include. Okay, let's see. And then maybe one of these guys. I'm going to kind of look and see which one I want to choose. Okay, so I like these ones. I mean, I like them all, but I just chose a few that I want to go with. Okay, I have that one. That one and that one. I really like these. I think these are so cool. They're kind of perfect, the perfect touch to a journal, so that you can just glue one down on the page. And I think it's kind of like the perfect, like that looks so good. Okay, I don't want to do too much. Maybe I'll do this one on the back. Kind of like that. Okay. Okay, I like that there. And let's see, what do I want to put here? Should I put this one here or here? I think here is good, but I am also thinking that I feel like it needs a little bit of something more. Let's see. Okay, so I am actually going to tear it because, I don't know, sometimes I keep forgetting if I'm on camera or not, and I apologize. Okay, so I'm just tearing the edges off a little bit, and let's see. Maybe I'm just going to add it like that. Let's see how this looks. I kind of like that. Okay. That's so cute. Okay, I really like the way it's looking. And now I think I want to add something from here, one of these verses. Maybe this one with the eagle. I'm reading through them, so that's why I'm taking so long, because I'm reading and then just going kind of with what I feel I should include. I love these. I love these with the verses. I think they're so nice. I haven't worked with them yet. I just designed them, and then I kind of started designing more and more digitals, and so I didn't really get a chance to work with them. But I like this one a lot, actually. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this one. I don't know, should I tuck it in so it's like interactive, or should I actually glue it down? You know, like I can glue it down as a pocket right there. Or I can just tuck it in here. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll tuck it in there. Maybe I'll make another pocket on the back. I don't know. Let's see. What else? What else can I do? I think I'm going to cut a few of these out just to include in here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll include those, and then I'm going to cut maybe one of these out and include that too. Yeah, I like that idea. So there's like more of a blue tone and more of like a green and almost brown, and I'm going to go with this green brown tone. I think this will go better with the color scheme. And so this tag is kind of like a perfect place to either write a quote, a Bible verse, you can draw on it, and you can also just do like do like about my day. You can just write something down about my day. I think that kind of works too. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I'm just going to move on to these now. Sometimes if I'm not sure what I'm going to do, I'll move on to something else. And so I'm not wasting time just like trying to figure out what I want to do. And by the time I come back to it, I might figure it out quicker. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes auditioning your pieces takes so much time. And so that's kind of my way to move on. I used to do scrapbooking, and sometimes a layout would take me a week to create because I wanted a specific look, and so then just auditioning each piece takes so much time. And so yeah, it would take me forever to make them, but I really did enjoy it. So let's see. I'm thinking to add another pocket. No, I have 2 pockets. I can add this in here actually. And so I think we are good. I think this is done, except in the back I'm going to put, maybe I'll do this one. And I'm going to sign it now. Let's see if I have my pen here. Okay, and I am going to glue this on the back. Okay, I think that's really cute. I think it came out really good. Okay, so now it's like a card, but it's also like a little mini journal. And I mean, I love these. These are so girly and cute, but I almost like this one better. Anyways, okay, let's move on and let's see how the envelopes look. I think this one will work really well with it. I mean, even this one will go, but oh, this is so cute. I hope this will go through the mail. I'm not sure. I'm going to try it and see. I'm going to probably put some extra stamps on there just to make sure it gets through, but let's see. It's not that heavy, so there it is. I think it's so cute. I love it. I kind of like this one better. I love the picture and the colors. Ugh. So, so cute. Okay, so basically that's my journal. I'll probably make some more, and I might make another one with this one. That's kind of cute. Look at that. Oops, or I could do the red one. That's really cute too. I love these. I think they're so cute. Okay, so we'll see what I do. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and please hit like if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.